This is Haystack Needle Single Barrel.
Maybe they could do something. Maybe they could make barrels out of redwood. But in California, if you cut down a redwood, I'm pretty sure you're going to jail.
Exactly.
Pretty sure you're going to jail for that. But maybe they could ship it in from China. They could then make a barrel and really be the Redwood Empire.
Or you know what they could do? They could just wait for some to fall.
That's an even better idea. Just wait for it to fall.
And then you actually use it from like the redwood forest instead of...
Yeah. And you don't have to call it a bourbon because it won't be a bourbon, but you could call it whatever from Redwood Empire.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Brandon, Steve. Today we're taking a look at another Redwood Empire product.
Yep.
This is Haystack Needle Single Barrel. Is 122.2 proof. Grain to glass.
This is the 80-year version, right?
Huh?
This is the 80-year version?
Yeah, I believe so. I know I've seen like a 14-year.
Which has the same almost label. But
Yeah,
it says
yeah,
14 on it.
yeah.
Right?
It's pretty much the same label. It just has the 14 down here in the corner. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with this. So, you know, Redwood, they've got some pretty interesting stuff out there.
This is our second one that we're going to be doing out of there. But yeah, they got a lot of different bottles and ryes and bourbons and everything else. But yeah, this is our second venture into anything that they've put out there. We see them everywhere now in Georgia. They're actually everywhere, which is crazy because California obviously is where California is.
Yeah.
Long way away, but yeah. I was lucky enough to get this. There was only 2 bottles this store, and I was lucky enough to get one. But I only have 8-year money. I don't have the 14-year money, so I don't know what they're charging for the 14-year, but I don't have it. So.
And this is a pretty cool little bottle.
Yeah.
It's definitely different than the other ones.
Yeah.
And it's like etched, like.
Etched.
It's etched.
It's got etchings.
Yeah. Like a tree, like a redwood.
Oh crap! You're right. I didn't even think about that. That's like the bark of a tree.
Exactly.
Right. Whoa.
So there you go.
Didn't even know that. Didn't even notice that.
The question is, will this be like a needle in a haystack?
I don't know, Brandon. Why don't we just drink it?
See, the name is Haystack Needle.
Yeah.
I
get it.
Anyway.
Thanks.
You want me to open it?
Yeah, why don't you open it?
Just shut up
Empire.
and open it.
Yeah. You know, I know bourbon's got to be in American oak. I get it, but how cool would it be to get barrels made out of redwood?
Yeah.
And you know,
I'm not gonna lie.
They are the Redwood Empire. It's not easy to open that.
Well, it's just there you go.
They are redwood. Maybe they could do something. Maybe they could make barrels out of redwood. But in California, if you cut down a redwood, I'm pretty sure you're going to jail.
Exactly.
Pretty sure you're going to jail for that. But maybe they could ship it in from China. If they got any redwoods in China, they could then make a barrel and really be the Redwood Empire.
Or you know what they could do? They could just wait for some to fall.
That's an even better idea. Just wait for it to fall.
And then you actually use it from like the redwood forest instead of...
Yeah. And you don't have to call it a bourbon because it won't be a bourbon, but you could call it whatever from Redwood Empire.
Yeah. But you know, that way you're not like importing wood from China.
Redwood Empire.
Smells pretty
Kingdom.
good.
Yeah, Redwood Kingdom, maybe? Good. The realm of Redwood. The Commonwealth of...
What is this? What are you doing?
Empire. I'm just trying to think of empire. What is it? Redwood Empire. Different words for empire. Just don't mind me. I'm just thinking out loud here.
It smells pretty nice. I was gonna say I could smell it after I poured it.
Wow, that's very potent. Mm-hmm. It's a potent smell, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's definitely coming across like it's gonna have a little bit to it.
Yeah, I'm not getting any redwoods clearly, but
when was the last time you've been around a redwood?
I don't think I've ever seen one. But I imagine it doesn't smell like this.
You're just guessing.
Maybe it smells just like this. I don't know, but what do I know? It smells amazing.
It does. Really that's what I'm saying. It smells good. It's It has that little bit of sweetness on it.
You know what I'm getting? I'm not even joking about this. I'm getting some saltiness coming across, like a salted caramel. Could it be, Brandon, that because it's in California and they got the Pacific winds coming through, carrying some salt, possibly? Salts the trees in that area, along with everything else, including this, it's grain, what do they call this?
Grain to glass.
Grain to glass. So maybe the grains are a little salty out there in California.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
You know, like a salted caramel is what I'm getting. I'm not even joking. I'm not making this up.
No, I don't know about your whole theory about the coming off the ocean stuff, but yeah, I get a little bit of the salty.
I think it's plausible. I think it's a plausible theory. Can't prove it, but.
And it does smell, it smells very good.
Very good.
I'm interested to see if it translates to the palate.
I got a good feeling about this one. Please don't let me down. I got a good feeling. Come on, Redwood. Kingdom. Empire. You ready? Let's do it.
Cheers. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, is that strong.
It is. I like it, though. I will say I don't get that what we've talked about before in some of the younger ones. It does have a pretty good finish on it for it being as hot as it is, you know?
It definitely hits you up front and in the middle. The finish is not as complex or lasting as I would want.
But
I think that would come with more age. So
right.
I bet you if we tried the 14, if we had 14-year money, I bet that one would be a little bit more nuanced.
Right. And I agree. I mean...
But this is great, though.
Yeah, I was just saying with the finish, it's not harsh. You know what I mean?
Oh, not at all.
And it does last. You know, it like you said, it hits you, you know, front to mid palate, and then it stays with you. It stays with you.
Oh, it's a great drinker. It really is a great drinker. For the proof, once, like the second sip just now was much smoother for me. Once you get over that initial shock of that 122, it mellows out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
liking it. I'm liking it.
That's very good.
Yeah.
And we've talked about picking up more of their products as we see more and more of them in Georgia.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they are pricey. You know, I don't think I've seen a bottle cheaper than like $70 in Georgia. This one was obviously a little bit more. But so far so good, man. I haven't really had any.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've actually had some pretty, you know, I know in one of our last videos we talked about we're not well traveled in terms of bourbon from, you know, other states, but the ones that we have tried have been successful. You know what I mean?
Successful.
You know, because this is the second one out of California. You know, Texas, still Austin was great. Old Soul and Blue Note, we did both of those. You know what I mean? So I feel like, and then obviously the Georgia ones, the 13 Colony.
Outstanding.
Mm-hmm. So
this is barrel 1376. Take that with you. This is, wow, Brandon, you're gonna love this. Water source for this barrel was from the Russian River aquifer. Tomato. So the Russian River supplied the water for this.
Was the Russian River in California?
I'm just learning stuff about California. I didn't realize Russia actually
had a river
that was in California, but apparently there is. But yeah, so this is 8-year as we suspected. I guess we could have just read it.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably would have helped.
Probably would have helped if we read it. 72% corn, 18% rye, 5 wheat. Yeah, I mean, you're asking too much. Okay, to read the whole thing. I mean, what are we? This is not a book club.
Well, for me, it's a little too small a print for me to get. But
you should have glasses like I do, but he wants to look cool. So we got 72% corn, 18% rye, 5% wheat, 5% malted barley. So this is 4 grains, Brandon. Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's 4.
Yeah, they did it right though. I mean, I enjoy it, and like I said, once again, the bottle's very nice. It's actually a pretty hefty bottle.
Very. Yeah.
It's got the nice little illustration on the front as well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is that Abraham? Is that Lincoln?
I don't think
Is that
so.
old Abe?
I don't think so.
But yeah, I mean, this expression of the bottle is pretty cool, and I didn't even notice it's like a tree bark until you said it. Tells you how observant I am. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Yeah,
I think it's and that's kind of like right in our wheelhouse, heat wise.
for sure.
And yeah, like you said, maybe one day we can get that 14-year money, and maybe we can try that one and kind of compare it. You know what I mean?
Another 7 years.
Now I do know they also have a rye of this.
They do.
So maybe we can see if we can find the rye.
Not seen it in Georgia, but there is a rye.
Yeah. So yeah, if you've had any of these, because I know that they've had these from different years as well. If you've had it, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And if you've had the rye and this, let us know what you prefer. If you've had that 14-year, definitely let us know. So we can be actively seeking it.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you think.
Yep. That's all I got. Till next time.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Please subscribe, like, share, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
Cheers.